all kinds of stuff.
The whole enchilada.
The whole enchilada.
All right.
Hello, BC. Hi, Georgia. Thank you guys for coming in. We really appreciate you taking your time out because we know it's precious and it's high season and you're selling, and we just want you to sell us. So that's why we're taking up your time. Just kidding.
Katie.
All
Um,
right. Thank you guys. Hi, everyone. Good afternoon. Thank you. Wow, we're going all over the place. Niagara Falls, Ontario, California, Dallas, Texas, baby, Tennessee.
well, we
All
have your
right.
spoiled agents from all across the US and Canada for you today, Miss Katie. So we're really excited
Yay!
to get started. We have a lot of your spoiled agents in already. I'd like to say hello to all of our spoiled agents, like I said, from across Canada and the US. We have a mega webinar for our very good friend of all of us here at Spoiled Agent, Katie Crouch, who is
Hi.
from Park Royals Hotels and Resorts, sales manager. How are you?
I'm good. So again, as I mentioned before, I really appreciate everyone taking their time out today to be on the webinar, to get to know our properties. Today, we're going to talk a little bit about what is a good fit for your clients for all of our resorts. So you'll find some old resorts that you already knew about and some new resorts that you'll be like, oh, yay, now I'm sending my people there. So that's what we're going to do today.
I love it. I love the updates. We're going to get started, but just a few things, everybody. If you have any questions, we're only going to use the question box, the Q&A box for the questions. We're going to leave the chat for, I like to say the hellos, the oohs, the ahs, the chitter chatter, if you will, because we're going to have lots of that with our friend Katie today. As Katie's chatting, of course, I'm recording this session as usual. I'm going to add this onto Katie's page a little bit later today under Park Royal Hotels and Resorts. Like I said, we have Canada and the US on today, so we're super excited to have all of our spoiled agents. We got it covered for our friend Katie. And I just want to also say hello to our friends. We have you on Zoom. Hello, Zoom. Hello, friends on Facebook. I see you've got quite a few already. Our friends on Facebook, only Facebook friends. If you're just joining us, please make sure you add your email in the comments. If you're on Zoom, we have you covered because you registered. So people like Guy and Ethel, just to name a few on Zoom, have already added their email in the comments. Joanna as well. Please let's do that so we know you're here and you can qualify for one of two trips that Katie is going to be giving away. We're going to let you know a little bit later what hotels when Katie reaches out to you. Right, Katie?
Absolutely. So we're giving away 2 stays, 4 days, 3 nights, all inclusive at one of our 6 properties. So once I reach out to you, we'll confirm what properties they are. But we really appreciate your time, and that's why we want to reward you for taking your time out to come. And
Wow.
I love emojis, so you guys can put the emojis throughout the presentation. So
Amazing. So
all right.
I'm going to see Katie at the end. We're going to go over the question box. If you're asking about a specific hotel that Katie's talking about, please put it in the Q&A box. What hotel? Otherwise, if it's just generic, we want to make sure we get to all of your questions. Right, Katie?
Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely.
And thanks, Katie, for everything. You know, we love you here at Spoiled Agent. So
Love you
I,
guys too.
oh, you're the best. So we're going to see you at the end, guys. And I look forward to connecting. Where you go, Miss Katie.
All right. So, I'm gonna go ahead and turn on my camera for the presentation. But I will turn it on after so that you guys can see my beautiful face. And then if you have any questions, we can get back to those. So I'm not sure if any of you had joined us before, but I work for Park Royal Hotels and Resorts, and we have quite a few properties in Mexico. We are a Mexican-owned chain throughout the Mexican, Caribbean, Pacific, and a couple other destinations. But today we're just going to talk about Mexico. We're located in Cancun, Cozumel, Puerto Vallarta, Ixtapa, and Acapulco. And what are we about? We're about having something for all in all of our destinations for all different types of clients. So we have different brands that kind of separate the different things that we offer. And so we have the premium brand, which is Grand Park Royal Luxury Resorts, and included in that is Grand Park Royal Cancun, Grand Park Royal Cozumel, Grand Park Royal Puerto Vallarta, And then we have the select brands. So Park Royal Beach Acapulco, Park Royal Beach Cancun, and Park Royal Beach Ixtapa. The premium brands like the Grand are 5-star all-inclusive properties. And the Park Royal Beach properties are 4-star family properties, but also all inclusive. So you can see all of our properties are all inclusive. We have nice sized properties, so great for destination weddings, families traveling together, couples getting away, and all that kind of thing. So we're going to start with Grand Park Royal Puerto Vallarta. Beautiful picture here. You can see that all of our rooms are ocean view. So Puerto Vallarta is a really great place for nightlife, out dining in the destination, even though we are all inclusive. But it's really known for that. A nice walk around the romantic zone, just to check out the local shops and different things like that. So Puerto Vallarta is a beautiful destination. Definitely one of those where you want to get out and explore the destination. As I mentioned before, all rooms are ocean facing, so that means ocean view. We're in a really great location in Puerto Vallarta, very close to the airport. I want to say about 30-40 minutes depending on the traffic, and then 15 minutes from the famous boardwalk area that I just mentioned to you, the romantic zone. We're overlooking the Banderas Bay, so that's really nice sunset views, and just a great place to relax. So nice, beautiful decoration, very modern in all of our room categories. We do have quite a few room categories, but all of those great amenities that you are used to are in these. Wi-Fi throughout the property, so that's great. We have 24-hour room service. Nice balcony sizes where you can enjoy a coffee in the morning. Family suites where you can spread out. We offer these really cool 360 views in the links that we share with you guys on the Spoiled Agent page, so you can get in and do a nice real life 360 view of our rooms, so that you can share those with your guests. We have lead room categories are the deluxe ocean front. Very nice spacious room categories here. So why do we go to Mexico and why do we do all inclusive? Because we love to eat, right? So we have 10 dining options for you here. Of course, the buffet is always fun. But we have the Italian and the Mexican restaurant, and you will see that throughout all of our properties. They're like our trademark restaurants in the all-inclusive. We have the seafood restaurant, which also is a trademark restaurant that you will see throughout our properties. And this is the Pescador, or El Pescador, and that has seafood options throughout. You know, we all go to relax and unwind, so we got to know what the bars are, right? So we have this really great lobby bar, of course, the swim up bar, and then we have that sports bar for sports games, evenings, and this is open till late hours. And what's really great about Puerto Vallarta is that we offer a rooftop bar terrace called Equinox. So this is kind of it's a rooftop bar that overlooks the Banderas Bay, great for an evening cocktail. But what is an added plus for this property? I'm going to sneak back over here. That they have this adult only swimming pool in this area up here. So it's kind of secluded away. You want to get away from not the other guests, because there could be other guests here, but you know, guests with families and children and a quiet spot to just, you know, relax and take a swim. We have that here. I have a better picture, so I'll show it to you because we're still talking about food and drinks, right? So Cafe Soleil is one of my favorites as well, because I love ice cream and I love coffee. So two of my favorite things in one place, you can't beat that. Munchies, so you have snacks throughout the day. And this is that rooftop pool that I was telling you about. We have 2 swimming pools in the beach area and a splash area for children. Grand Park Puerto Vallarta, in my opinion, is a nice property for couples, destination weddings, friends getting away. I do feel it's a more adult-oriented property, even though we do offer the kid areas and the kids club. I feel like this is going to be more of that kind of property. So you want to keep that in mind. Like, they have smaller children, they probably keep them entertained and they're active outside of the property. But I feel like on the property, this is more adult oriented. We do have entertainment in the morning and the evening and in the afternoon. And then we have the children's activities, as I mentioned before. So we have the spa and the gym, and they have an additional charge, so you want to make sure you check that out. I wouldn't pay for the gym on vacation, so I would pay for the spa while I was on vacation. So you decide. We do offer meeting incentives in Puerto Vallarta with a nice meeting room here if anyone is looking for that kind of travel. Of course, destination weddings are the things that we love to focus on. We have those great areas like the Equinox, the beach, the pool area, and then it also offers a gazebo. So lots of different places in Grand Park Royal, Puerto Vallarta to have a destination wedding. So one of my very favorites and where I live is Grand Park Royal Cozumel. I do not live in the property. I just live on the island, okay? So, but it is a great destination. I must say so myself. Beautiful water. Really easy to get to from the United States and Canada on a seasonal basis. So Cozumel is known for scuba diving and snorkeling and things like that because of our visibility and the second largest reef in the world. And they're very friendly hospitality, right? So nice beach area in our property. I think Grand Park Royal Cozumel is going to be definitely a family property, as Cozumel is a family destination. Easy to get around, walking distance to certain things, and a lot of activities to keep the family entertained. We are an island. We do have an international airport, and we are located 15 minutes from that airport. Here, we keep it simple and we keep it easy. We have the deluxe nature view and the deluxe ocean view. We have offered a new room category that is not currently here, but it's called the Deluxe Superior Ocean View, and that is going to be that high floor guaranteed room category. All of our rooms have recently been renovated with new bedding, new curtains, new mattresses, and all of those things throughout the property. You can see that we have the coffee makers, but they're the capsule coffee makers, so just different details are available. Here we also have the Wi-Fi throughout the property and 24-hour room service with these cool 360-degree photos that just give you a good idea of the property. Here we also have 10 restaurants and bars to choose from. So we have, of course, our buffet and our Italian and our Mexican and our seafood. So all of those are here as well for you to enjoy. They are a la carte restaurants in the evening time. So when you have the Italian or the Mexican or the seafood, el pescador, make sure you bring your fancy resort clothing so you can go hang out in style. We also have the Cafe Soleil and a nice, really cool snack bar. We have one on the pool side and one on the beach side. So one of my favorite things about this property is that they have 3 swimming pools, and all 3 swimming pools have a swim up bar. So everywhere you go, you're chilling and relaxing and being able to get a drink. We have an adult only bar, which is Cruceros, which is on one side of the ocean, overlooking the ocean, and then we have the Marlin pool bar, which is on the right side. Of course, everybody loves tacos, so we have a taco bar, right? And we have the sports bar that's recently renovated. Once if you need any of our updated pictures, we can get those out. We just don't have them approved at this point for presentations, but they will be coming out. Right? Chac Mall, which is our lower lobby bar. Really cool place to hang out. But you can see here those swimming pools that are looking over the ocean are infinity pools, so you just kind of melt into the ocean in Cozumel. We do have on our activities team the kids club area, and our kids club area has a splash park. That's great for families with children of all ages. We do have a gym and a spa. A nice convention center here. So Cozumel being great for destination weddings. We have the beach area for the weddings. We also have certain garden areas, but you can also do an outdoor wedding and an indoor reception. And so we have a lot of different combinations. Cozumel is very easy to get married in as far as a civil ceremony, because I know coming from another country it can be a little complicated with the civil ceremony in bigger cities, but Cozumel is great for that. And moving on, we're going to go to Grand Park Royal Cancun. So what is my favorite thing about this property is actually the beach. It's at that huge 2 football field size extended beach area with that white sandy beach of Cancun. You can see the turquoise ocean. You get a really good sense of it here, but we have some other pictures that will also see throughout the presentation that will make you love this hotel. So Grand Park Royal Cancun, also all ocean view room categories, really great location in Cancun as far as nightlife, walking around and different things like that. So you can see here, we're in a really great location. So you can go shopping over here and partying over here and sleeping over here. Okay, so we have quite a bit of rooms in this hotel, and here we want to make sure we have a room category for every person that exists, right? So we go from everywhere from the deluxe ocean view to a Villa Master plunge pool suite, right? And so all those different room categories have something unique to offer all of your guests, whether they're on their honeymoon, they're a family getting away and would like to be all together in one place, or when you have those families that are kind of, you have a 16-year-old and an 8-year-old and you need to make sure everybody's staying together, right? That kind of thing. So we have a little something for everyone, and of course everybody loves a swim up suite, right? Our amenities in the room categories are very similar. There are room categories, which we'll go into a little bit further, that have additional amenities: 24-hour room service, Wi-Fi throughout the property, beautiful spacious room categories. A lot of our rooms in this property have been renovated from the deluxe ocean view to the premier ocean view room categories. The villa room categories have been updated, more modern look, feeling, new balcony furniture, and all kinds of things like that. We do offer these the 360 view rooms, 360 view maps of all of our rooms in those links. So you want to make sure you check those out. And these are those wonderful swim up suites that I told you about. Again, everything here is ocean view, so you're never going to miss a view of the ocean, whatever room category that you decide to choose from. The Royal Tower is an adult-only room category that has been recently renovated. And what is really great about this property, this room category, is they offer really cool amenities. So you get a welcome kit, a fan, hers, hats, towels, beach bag, all kinds of fun amenities in the room when you're here. We have the Villa Deluxe room categories, and they go from Villa Deluxe. I kind of set in the back, so we don't put it that it's just a farther ocean view. You can see the picture here in the right hand side. You can still see the ocean, but we don't put ocean view here, so we want to make sure our guests, how our lovely guests are. So we have great spacious rooms here. All of these were renovated in 2023. So fairly new room categories here you can see. And then right here, this is my absolute favorite Villa Junior Suite plunge pool. So what's better than having the beach right on your toes with your own plunge pool on your balcony? There's really no need to get too far from this room, right? With 24-hour room service, you have everything at your fingertips. This one is a great room category because this one offers that living space, additional bedding, and a really nice area to spread out. This is great for those extended families. And these rooms also offer those additional amenities throughout your stay, as the special gifts and wine at arrival and things like that. So we have 5 restaurants, 2 snack bars, 4 bars, and 1 ice cream and coffee shop. So we do have the traditional veranda, the buffet area, plus along with the Italian restaurant. Sorry, I got excited. We also, in this property, offer the Koi Oriental restaurant. So this has that teppanyaki table. So this one is, you need to make reservations for that because there's only a couple of them. But the rest of the restaurants are first come, first serve. And in the main dining area of our Koi International Restaurant, it's also first come, first serve. So the only thing that really requires a reservation is that teppanyaki table. Flor del Sal is actually one of my favorite restaurants. It's overlooking the swimming pool, but it's open for breakfast and and lunch and dinner a la carte. So it just gives an extra place to go, right? So when you're having a 7 night stay, you want to kind of enjoy each place, each night, or something different, or go back and enjoy something that you really liked on your first day there. The La Grande Prime Rib House is in the Royal Tower. The Royal Tower room categories will include dinner and options here. They will have it be open during the day for different snacks and premium alcohol for guests staying in this room category. For dinner, it does have an additional charge for special beef cuts and seafood. Cafe Soleil, lovely coffee and ice cream, of course. Munchies, snack bar, taco grill, pizza house. All of these things are located around the swimming pool or on the beach area, so they will not be disappointed. You don't have to get too far from your beach chair. Nice bars, Premier Bar, Pool Bar, Cocoa Bar. And my favorite is the lobby bar, but the one that has to take the prize here in Grand Park Royal Cancun is the Equinox. This is a rooftop bar overlooking the lagoon. So you really have that sunset experience in Cancun, a nice romantic place to hang out. For me, Grand Park Royal Cancun is going to be, I feel, adult oriented. Families can have fun because Cancun is a really fun destination with lots of different things to do. What I really like about this resort is it's kind of spread out. You have rooms in the middle, rooms over here to the left. You have the villas kind of separated. So it's kind of like 3 resorts in one. It does offer an adults only swimming pool with a swim up bar, and it has a nice newly renovated swimming pool right there in the middle of the resort. Very large area. Great for just hanging out and doing all those activities that they offer in Mexico throughout the day. So we do have daily and nightly entertainment with the kids club here. And they also offer a really cool fitness center overlooking green gardens and a lovely spa. This is our largest convention center, so it's great for MICE meetings and incentives. But of course, that beautiful expansion of beach is going to make this the best destination wedding location available. This is kind of that background drop that people are looking for when they want to get married. Huge wedding venue space. So lots of stuff available for you in Grand Park Royal Cancun. Also in Cancun, we have the Park Royal Beach Cancun. And I like this property because it's small, right? So they also have that beautiful spread of white sanded beach in Cancun. You can see this here in that top right photo, that extension of beautiful beach. Plus you have all the palapas, so you can hang out. 2 swimming pools here. Now this property, as I mentioned, is a smaller property. But this is, for me, more of a family property because it's smaller. So really cool things on this property that have great appeal for kind of your guests would be this splash park, because kids will spend hours having fun there. And then we have the lounging area for the parents to just chill, have a drink, get some food, and watch their children have a great time on vacation. Still a great location in the Cancun hotel zone, close to shopping. It's actually right across the street from the La Isla Shopping Center. And then close to downtown Party Central area, if that's what they're interested in. So we have a main swimming pool, a swimming pool for adults, 4 restaurants, 4 bars, and kids club. Our rooms here are spacious and comfortable. Something that's very important about this property that we'd like for you to keep in mind is that none of the rooms are ocean view. This is a family property. It's going to be your budget property. It's going to be the families traveling together, because we have some really great family suites, but none of them are ocean view or ocean facing. So that's very important when you're classifying your clients of what they're really looking for. So we do have the family suite, which is really great because it lets those families spread out and get their space, but all be together at the same time. You can see here 2 bathrooms, 2 double beds, the sleeping area that folds out into a sofa bed. So lots of fun for everyone. Then we have this really great family suite with the terrace. So it's like a family suite 2.0 because now you have this jacuzzi on your balcony and makes you feel really cool. Wi-Fi throughout the property. These sleep up to 6 guests. So these are really good. You got to be on the lookout for those. This property has a lot of that third person free promotion. I'm really looking to fill up these family suites. You can see here another view, great for spreading out. We offer those same traditional restaurants, the Italian Andiamo, the Pescador, which is the seafood. We have the Frida Kitchen, which is the Mexican cuisine, the buffet restaurant, the snack bars, swim up bars, all throughout the property. This property does offer an adults only bar. So, our adults only swimming pool, I'm sorry. We also offer a beautiful rooftop bar that's 360-degree view of the Cancun hotel zone. So you get the ocean view, the lagoon view, and all kinds of things. This is great for private events. And this is why it's kind of like a hidden gem because there's so much to do on this property. It can kind of go both ways, but I still feel like being small and quaint makes it a little bit more of a family property. Lots of green, lush garden areas. And that splash pool, as I mentioned, we do have that entertainment throughout the day with the kids club and all of that with the fitness center and a spa. So another beautiful Park Royal Beach property is Ixtapa, a really easy property to sell once your clients really get to know it, and really great location. So you get to be in this huge swimming pool or in a really great location in the destination of Cihuatanejo. So you can see here we have that large swimming pool, the splash pool, that beautiful tower, 228 rooms. This is located in very close to the airport, about 15-20 minutes from the airports, but also close to attractions in the destination. I feel like Ixtapa is kind of like a get out and explore destination. You kind of have the green and the blue of the ocean and the the greenery of the destination. We offer the deluxe nature view here. You can see here spacious room categories, oversized balconies are some of the things that they boast. And one of my favorite things about this property, lots of room categories to choose from as well, is that we have all of the regular restaurants, the Italian restaurant, the Mexican restaurant, the seafood restaurant. We have the buffet restaurant. We have the snack bars. Just something to enjoy every day. You need a pizza while you're at the beach, you're on vacation, right? But we have this really cool lobby bar, but we have the chill bar. And the chill bar is open extended hours until 2 a.m. It's something that you will not find in any other hotel in our destination. So when you're having, this hotel, even though it is a family property, has those family amenities, this tends to be an adult only property as far as couples getting away. We don't see a lot of families here. But it is a family destination. But if you are traveling to this destination and you like to stay up a little bit later because you're on vacation, why not? I don't have to wake up and go to work tomorrow. This bar is open until 2 a.m. So a really great place to hang out, catch up, chill out. It's called the Chill Bar. We do have the swim up bar and then the beach bar. Again, main pool, children's pool with a playground, and then we have the beach area. This is a really great hotel, and I feel like it's a hidden gem. So I feel like this is one of those hotels that everybody's like, oh, I didn't know you had a hotel in Ixtapa. Well, we do, and it's great. We have the meetings and the incentives, but we also do a lot of destination weddings in this hotel. You'll be very, very surprised when you see some of the pictures and some of the packages and all the hard work that they do at this hotel for destination weddings. So it's definitely something to keep in mind, especially when someone's like, I want to do something different. This is going to be the property for you. We offer Park Royal Beach Acapulco. So this is a really great property for a lot of reasons. But number one is that it has just recently reopened this year, and it has reopened 100% renovated. We had a little help from Mother Nature to push this renovation, but we are happy to be back open again. Everyone is happy and healthy, and we have a brand new hotel. So this is really great property. So I'm going to get into that. So this is located here in the Acapulco shore. And you can see here that this hotel is kind of up on a hill, and then we have this really cool tram that takes you down throughout the property, maybe to your room, maybe to the kids pool, but all the way down to the beach. So this is really cool, and we have Wi-Fi throughout the property. Beautiful small beach area. So if this is a beach going property, if you're a beach going family, this is not going to be the property for them because the beach area is small, but the water is beautiful, and so is the property. And then we're in a really great location, but it is about 25 minutes from downtown, and I'm going to go about 40 minutes from the airport to get to this property. There's a lot of winding roads in Acapulco. So it's still a small, quaint property, really beautiful spread of all of the rooms, a 24-hour room service, Wi-Fi throughout the property. This is great for families, couples, people wanting to get away and enjoy a beautiful classic destination as such as Acapulco. But what is really great about this destination is there's definitely some nightlife to enjoy. We have all of those beautiful restaurants, and they're overlooking the Acapulco Bay. You can see the buffet restaurant, beautiful windows, just giving you the ocean view the whole time. The Pescador is right on the beach area. The Andiamo, the Italian restaurant with the seating outside to enjoy the ocean in the evening time and enjoy the lights over the bay. We have the lobby bar and the swim up bar. And we also have the lounge bar available. And we have the swimming pool for the children and swimming pool for everyone. Right? So we have the beach, the gym, the spa. We have daily and nightly entertainment in the kids club, a beautiful gym and spa. And we also offer small meeting areas here. Our wedding packages are called Park Love. So anytime you reach out to any of our destination wedding specialists, they will take care of you and offer you the packages with Park Love. You can do those a la carte. We do honeymoons, anniversary, vow renewals, proposals on the beach. We've done a lot of those under candlelight, over under the sunset. Anything that your guests need as far as a romantic celebration, we are here to help you with that. We are also ready to help you with any meetings and incentives that you may have for your clients, whether they're looking for a nice sales team getaway to the larger resorts needing organizations for incentive meetings, larger meetings like that. So we have these really cool 3D 360 degree photos, but these are really a media kit. Here you can find presentations, fact sheets, all kinds of information that you can just, with one click, share with your clients, or download it and share them their options so they can see why we're the best option out of all of the ones that you're giving them. We work with all these wonderful tour operators. Whichever one you decide to work with, they will give you our specials and savings for 2026. And what's coming up for our sales? So we are still in the midst of winter, but we are looking forward. We are looking into the summer, and we're going to have kids free in select hotels. Traveling together is better. So that third person free offer in those upper room categories or those family suites, those are what you're looking for. When you have 4 people traveling together, you're going to find that those deals are going to be better than the double. Sometimes you're like, is this real? Let me book it. So keep a lookout for those, and then look for the deals with your favorite tour operators, because we give all of our savings onto them so that you can receive them and help your clients find the best option. My name is Katie Crouch. This is my email. I am the International Sales Manager for Park Royal Hotels and Resorts. I'm going to leave my picture up there for everyone to see.
Katie, amazing. What a beautiful picture of you, by the way.
I know it was a really long time ago,
You look
but
great.
it's still one of my favorites, so just keep it. I'm like, I still look the same.
You look
I
amazing.
still
You
look
look
like that.
great. I just want to also mention, a lot of people have been asking about agent rates. You guys have some of the best agent rates out there, starting at
Absolutely.
89 US dollars per person per night, right?
We do. We have those out there and available. And you just write to our reservations department. You can always copy me in, and then we can help you look for availability. Something that's really important when you send those emails is if you tell me which hotel you want to come to. And then we can only have one email. But if you are like, hey, I'm going to go stay and I have these different options, then we can help you out with whatever option that works best for you for your dates and be happy to make sure you have a stay with us so you can get to know us and sell us better.
Well, that's it. And Tammy said she's been to Mexico 63 times and not once at a park property. It's time. Tammy, if you
It's
don't win the
time.
prize, you can go. You can go on your agent rates. And also, the agent rates are housed on Katie's supplier page on spoiledagent.com. I know, Katie, you talked about that a few times. Those everyone's talking about the 360 views that you have, which are really
Yes.
fantastic. It's a great layout for everybody.
Yes.
I just want to say also, Ethel on Zoom, I'm sorry, on Facebook said, I stayed at the Acapulco property many years ago. It's quiet and she loved it.
Yes. Now you have to come stay in the completely renovated property. You're going to be like, whoa, what happened? It looks great. It's really great. Has
Um,
the same charm, same layout, but definitely a needed renovation. So you would definitely enjoy it.
I just want to say we have a couple questions we want to get to, but again, we have such amazing comments that I'm going to send them all to you later, Katie, so you can read them because
Okay.
I would love to read everyone out today, but time doesn't permit. But I just want to say Neil
Exactly.
on Zoom said, Muchas gracias, Katie and Susan. Thank you for your trainings today. We really value your partnerships and we value
Yay.
all of our spoiled agents. You're here today because of our friends like Katie, our suppliers. We love that we get to make training fun, and Katie's a fun gal. We all know that, so we love working with Katie. Katie, Virginia's asking on Zoom, do you have any marketing material that they can use and how can they access it?
Yes. So in that same link with the 360-degree photos, it will have the a spot where you can get still pictures, PDFs, fact sheets, presentations, any information that our hotel has to offer. You can click on those links and it will show it to you. It actually has a map of the property, specific room categories you can click from there. So there's a lot of information and probably all the information you need in that link.
Just a comment, Marie Therese on Facebook said, I've learned something new every day here. So amazing. All right.
Absolutely.
Jennifer on
That's
Zoom,
life.
that's it.
Yeah. That's what I needed to hear. I got
For
one person
sure.
learning something new, right?
Oh, we appreciate your time too, Kate. We know you're a
Yes.
busy lady over there in Cozumel, Mexico.
Yes.
Jennifer said, is Puerto Vallarta handicapped accessible?
Puerto Vallarta is handicap accessible. Yes, that from arrival to the different areas of the property, there are elevators and accessible um, areas throughout the property. So I think the only thing that we are missing in our properties is beach accessibility for the handicap accessible part. But other than that, restaurants, facilities, rooms, and things like that are handicap accessible.
Okay, Marnie on Facebook, that answers your question as well. Perfect. And Michelle's asking, do your properties require wristbands?
We do offer the wristbands in our properties. Yes.
Okay, great. I'm going to combine two questions. Let's see here. Okay, so well, a couple. So Robin's asking about for the luxury client, which property that you have has the strongest elevated VIP enhanced experiences? And I'm going to say Neil's also asking which property serves like top shelf liquors, just to name a few.
So you're gonna find the top shelf alcohol in the Grand Park Royal properties, Cancun, Cozumel, and Puerto Vallarta. So if I'm gonna go with a one specific property that has more elevated services, I'm gonna go with Grand Park Royal Cancun. I think because of our elevated room categories and the amount of elevated room categories, we can offer a more elevated service with a royal, with Le Prime, with the royal room categories, with the villa room categories. I think that that property is going to be that that one you're looking for. If you're looking for luxury, I'm gonna go Grand Park Royal Cancun. And then I think second on my list for that, if I had to go in order, would be Grand Park Royal Puerto Vallarta. Again, adult oriented, adult only room categories, great destination for adults traveling. So I think those are my top two for luxury and adult elevated services and things like that.
So, Katie, a couple people are asking, like Kate, they're trying to email you at your old email address.
Oh, no, I got a new one. Sorry. And you should receive a pop back, but I'm not sure how long that's been on. I've had it since November. I still see that it's available. So please take down my new email here. And I feel like we updated this on Spoiled Agent
Yes,
already
yes.
for 2026. So might have been 2025. We were, getting the agent rates and stuff updated, but this is my new email address. Yes.
And I've been popping in the chat for Facebook and Zoom as you've been going. And to your point, it's also on your page on spoiledagent.com. Just go there and click on hotels. You're going to see Katie's face up there with all the great fact sheets, 360 views, everything that she's talking about. And of course, those amazing agent rates starting at 89 US per person per night. Wow. That's
Yay.
amazing. Okay, Monica's asking on Zoom, which resort would you say has the best beach and the clearest blue water? Cancun with a question mark. Also, which resort is closest to UNESCO World Heritage sites, waterfalls, and do you offer any excursions to any transportations? Any transportation excursions?
Wow. Okay, so I can answer that first question, but I
Sure.
mean, I'll have to like Google the UNESCO sites for you, and then I can get back to you on that one. So Grand Park Royal Cancun has the best beach, but Grand Park Royal Cozumel has the best water. So, um, I don't know. They
Okay.
have the kind of the best. So, what's the difference between the water in Cancun and Cozumel? So the water in Cozumel is like 100% transparent. When you get in, you can see your feet. You can see in front of you. You can see the turtle swimming. You can see the fish. It's great. And what's great about Cancun is it's that beautiful turquoise warm water that does that beautiful contrast with the beach, but it's not 100% transparent. So there are spots in Cancun that you can take and go on a boat and go scuba diving and things like that. Um, However, I think that I'm gonna go with Cozumel on this one.
Okay. And don't forget, Katie lives in Cozumel, so she can tell you firsthand how clear that water
Exactly.
is.
Now, the Cozumel Hotel has a small beach cove area, but it's really great for snorkeling. You get snorkel equipment at the water sports center and snorkel in front of the property and, that kind of thing. In Cancun, it's great for laying out, rolling in the beach. It has those waves. You can get knocked over and have fun and that kind of stuff and like jump, with your kids. So I do like Cancun for that, but if it's not transparent. So that's where I have to, I have to be very specific.
I'm going to go over
Okay.
to Facebook. We have
Okay.
Denise asking, can you tell the dates of the agent rates? Can they go in April? Any
We
blackouts?
do have some now. Once we get we have a rule that once we get to 80% occupancy, we have to offer other dates. So if it's high season, there's a lot of dates where we're already, at high occupancies all the way up until May. You'll find some properties that don't have as much, right? But right now, high season is definitely hard. If you haven't booked in advance and you're asking now for April, it's going to be a little bit difficult because we do such a great job as a sales team that the hotels are getting full. But we have lots of availability in the summer, so please come check us out. And I think the earlier the better.
Okay. Lori is asking about the seaweed in front of the Royal Cancun.
Okay, so last time I was there, which was at the beginning of February, there was no seaweed. And I crossed from Cozumel through Playa and all the way to Cancun. There was no seaweed in Playa either. But what is really cool is that we offer webcams in Mexico, and you can go into that and see our properties, Cozumel and the two Cancun properties we have. Webcams that face the ocean. So if you ever need to check out our property during the day, you can do that.
Oh, I love the live webcams.
I know, right? Isn't that cool?
Yes.
So,
And Neil has a great suggestion. He says in the follow-up email that we send out, if we can include your new email address, of course, we will for sure.
absolutely.
Sonia's asking, hi Sonia, does the Park Royal have any connecting rooms and which hotels do?
So I'm gonna go with the family suite on that. We do have rooms that are connecting, but most of them are connecting into a family suite. So the best way to reserve one of those bigger rooms or guaranteed connecting is going to be a family suite.
Okay. And Lindsay is asking on Zoom, which property would you recommend for singles?
Grand Park Rio Puerto Vallarta, Park Rio Beach Ixtapa. Those are my two top two for single travel. Because I think those are good destinations as well to get out and explore, as a solo traveler. And if you're a very social person, I would definitely say maybe Grand Park Royal Cancun or Grand Park Royal Cozumel, because then you can like mix and mingle and make friends while you're hanging out. So it kind of depends on what you're looking for, but if you have something specific, you can always write to me and I'll be happy to give you my personal feedback
Okay,
if you'd
great.
like.
Jeffrey
Yeah.
on Zoom's asking about the Grand Park Royal Cozumel, so near to your heart. The restaurant reservations, are they required? Do you guys have an app or anything? And like if there's someone that they want to acknowledge for birthdays, anniversaries, special occasions, like can you guys do
Mhm.
that? And also,
Yeah.
how far are you from the airport in Cozumel?
Well, in Cozumel, everything is 15 minutes,
Okay.
right? So 15 minutes to downtown, it's 15 minutes to the airport. It's 15 minutes to the grocery store. You know, I think the only thing that's not 15 minutes is driving to the other side of the island. That's 30 minutes.
Okay.
Right?
Oh,
So, but we are actually like 7 kilometers from the airport to be exact.
okay.
4 kilometers from downtown. Great walking distance for our hotel to downtown. Reservations are not required. It is first come, first serve. We do have an application that works for ordering room service, getting more towels, requesting, maintenance assistance in your room, whatever you need, and then also for the activities throughout the hotel. That's what the application is for in our property. I think the only time that they open up reservations like New Year's. And that would be through the application, and they can show you how to work it and all kinds of things. So if you have a client with a special
Request.
occasion request, we do ask that you send that to us. You can do it through me, and I can direct it to the hotels. In the spoiled agent information, our reservations department emails are there. It doesn't hurt to include them because they're on property. You send it to me, I send it to them, and then they follow up on the property. So we can do it all together, and
Okay.
that kind of things.
Just a comment from Facebook, Miss Katie. Jody has never been to resorts, but now they're on her radar
They are. That's what this is all about. I
for
want to be on
sure.
your radar.
Okay, so Jennifer's asking on Zoom, is there anything for teens in Puerto Vallarta?
So as I mentioned in the webinar, I feel like Puerto Vallarta is going to be more adult oriented. Now, as a destination, there's
Mhm.
a lot of activities to do in Puerto Vallarta. So if you're adventurous and you're using the hotel to relax, you want to eat dinner, see the nightly show, grab a breakfast, but you're out during the day, I think it's a good location. That's why I said it was adult oriented, because I feel like on the property there's not like 100% of things to do. We have the beach volleyball, the water volleyball, the bingo. We have all those activities going on throughout the day, Zumba and yoga and all of those fun things that I like to do, but I'm not a teenager anymore. But if you go out of the property, there's a lot of things for families to enjoy together.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
And Lillian's just asking, but you do not have any specific adults only resorts.
No specific adult only resorts. We have adult only room categories and adult only swimming pools and adult only areas, but no hotel is adult only
Okay.
exclusively. Hmm.
Okay, and if Katie, sorry, Kate, I'm getting you mixed up. Kate on Zoom wants to know more about booking the agent rates with taxes and fees. Can she reach out to you, Katie?
Yeah, absolutely. But all inclusive rates are inclusive of taxes and fees. There will be destinations like Cozumel and Cancun that have an environmental tax that has to be paid additionally at the property. But other than that, it should be all inclusive of tax and tips.
Okay, perfect. Virginia, thank you for letting us know. You answered her question as well. Perfect. Okay, and let's see here. So Sonia says, thank you so much for this information on the Park Royal Resorts. Thank you, Katie. I have to run. Wonderful presentation. So
Thanks.
good. Okay, also Anna's asking, do all the resorts offer nightly entertainment?
Yeah, so you'll find a nightly show throughout all of the resorts. Some nights will be silent DJ, and some is Mexican night with Mexican games and Mexican dancers. And then other nights you'll have a DJ or a rock band. Cozumel has a circus show over the swimming pool. So there's definitely something to do in the evening time as far as shows.
Okay, perfect. All right, wonderful. Let's see here. And I think that is it, Miss Katie. Yeah, a lot of people are saying thank you for this. Amazing, amazing. We
Thank you
really appreciate it.
guys.
I see some new Facebook friends joining us just on Facebook. Please add your email if you already haven't to qualify. Zoom, guys, we have you covered because you registered. Katie, you are such a great ambassador for your brands. We love working with you. You always
Thank
bring a
you.
big crowd because everyone loves Katie.
Yay.
And don't forget, there's going to be two people, two spoiled agents that are going to win a trip. Katie's going to reach out to you in a few days. Let's give her a little bit of time for her to choose, of course, the winner. If you get an email from Katie or me or who, like maybe we'll help out. Who knows? Because I know Katie's a busy lady. Open it up, guys, because you're going to be on vacation and Katie's going to let you know which property you won at that time. How's that?
Absolutely.
Amazing.
So, yeah, once you get your certificate, you guys got to come and let me know when you're ready to stay so that we can set that up for you. And then we can make sure that you are taken care of on all of our properties.
Okay, great. And just to reiterate, Carl and everyone asking, of course, the spoiledagent.com. You just go down to hotels and click on, of course, Park Royal Hotels and Resorts to get the agent rates. Just one more. Tanelia on Zoom is asking, what is the best one for business conferences? I think you talked about mice groups.
Yes. So, who do I like for business and conferences? I like Ixtapa because it's in a unique destination. Grand Park Royal Cancun, it has the largest convention center area. Grand Park Royal Cozumel has, would say for Cozumel, it's a large convention center up to 300 people. In Puerto Vallarta. So I think our grand properties are good MICE properties and that Park Royal Beach Ixtapa for meetings and incentives.
Awesome.
There's my top four.
All right. Listen, and Niels would love to experience the Grand Park Royal Cancun for his adult clients for sure.
Yes, reach out to me. I can share any information, all those extra amenities in those upper room categories, all kinds of stuff, additional information that's hard to express in a short webinar. So
When
anything you
everybody
guys
wants
need,
to go. So if you guys don't
absolutely.
win, go use those agent rates. They're the best out there. Don't miss out. And then if you go to Cozumel, say hi to Katie and send me a picture of you with Katie. All right.
Exactly. We'll make Susan jealous because she needs to come see
Totally.
me.
All right, you guys have a fantastic day again. Thanks for everything, Katie. And Soiled Agents across Canada and the US. We love you guys. We're so happy to have you all join us with our really good friend Katie Crouch from Park Royals
Thank you.
Hotels and Resorts Sales Manager. Next time, Katie.
Absolutely. Thank